fatalities. 24-hour News 8 at 6 starts now.
Live from your 24-hour news source, here's the latest from Wish TV.
A single car crash claims the life of a 16-year-old teen and injures 2 others in northern Hamilton County. I'm Daniel Miller. What investigators say is the cause of the accident?
I apologize, but also my son was shot as well.
Was a shooting following Black Expo retaliation for something else? Up next, what the prosecutors and the suspect's family says about that night.
And for whatever reason, they thought it was satanic.
Arson arrest. Tonight, 2 of the teens accused speak out about what happened the night a Brown County church went up in flames.
We just realized it's tough financial times, and that really is the bottom line.
Empty stands despite a high-profile race, but is the economy the only thing to blame? Coming up at 6:15, the new plan for pricing at IMS.
This is 24-hour News 8 at 6 on Wish TV, your 24-hour news source.
And good evening. A teenager is dead after a serious crash in Hamilton County.
It happened near 281st Street and Lamong Road outside Sheridan. That's where 24-hour News 8's Daniel Miller is tonight. Daniel.
Yeah, Eric and Debbie, and that teen has been identified as 16-year-old Aaron Skaggs of Sheridan. Investigators say he was a passenger inside the car that flipped on Lamong Road into this cornfield behind me. Let's go to some Chopper 8 videos so you can see exactly what the scene looks like. Hamilton County investigators got a call just before 2 o'clock to 276th Street and Lamong Road, where investigators located a 2003 Pontiac Grand Prix off the roadway and in the cornfield. 3 people were inside the car. Investigators say the driver, 17-year-old Francesca Smith, told them she was speeding and lost control of the car. Smith and his second passenger, 17-year-old Larry Hawkins, were transported to Methodist Hospital with head injuries. Investigators say they were wearing their seat belts. Investigators tell me 16-year-old Aaron Skaggs was not wearing his seat belt. Coming up all new tonight at 10 and 11 o'clock, we will hear from a neighbor who says he's not surprised to see this accident happen. Reporting live in northern Hamilton County, I'm Daniel Miller, 24-hour News 8.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Accused of shooting 9 people after Black Expo's summer celebration, Seamus Patton now faces more than 100 years in prison. And 24-hour News 8's Jim Shella was there as prosecutors presented the charges they want him to face. Jim.
Debbie, 17-year-old Seamus Patton made his first appearance in adult court today. In this probable cause affidavit, he is accused of 14 crimes that include criminal gang activity. When the family of Seamus Patton showed up to see the 17-year-old's first appearance in adult court, the prosecutor showed up to personally throw the book at him. Patton's attorney asked the judge for a gag order.
It's now time to bring this issue back to the courtroom.
But the judge set a hearing for next month on that request. Patton heads to the Marion County Jail to be held on $250,000 bond. Court documents say that 15 shell casings recovered from the site of 2 Black Expo shootings match cartridges found in Patton's possession. A not guilty plea was entered on his behalf. And after the hearing, it was his mother who wanted to talk first, sending a message to the families of the 9 teenagers wounded in the shootings.
Apologize to the family, and I'm sorry, but
what are you apologizing for?
I understand how they must feel, their child being shot at what they're going through, because I know how I felt when my son was shot at what I'm going through.
If Patton was retaliating for a prior shooting, it's evidence, prosecutor Carl Brizzi says, of criminal gang activity. He says Patton belonged to a gang known as the Ratchet Boys and was shooting at members of a gang known as the Grimy Boys.
The defendant, as alleged in the probable cause affidavit, is a known gang member, and this incident at Expo was fueled by a feud between these 2 gangs, the Ratchet Boys and the Grimy Boys. We think that's important information to get out.
A trial for Patton was set for October. You can read the probable cause affidavit at wishtv.com. In it, police say Patton also belonged to a second gang, the Savage Boys, and that both the Savage Boys and the Ratchet Boys are, quote, extremely violent and have been involved in violent crimes. A conviction on the charge of criminal gang activity would add 20 years to a sentence for Seamus Patton. Jim Shella, 24-hour News 8.
And today we're learning more about the arson case that destroyed a church in Brown County. Rick Dawson spoke with two young men who could face up to 20 years in prison for what they call a stupid mistake.
Two of the suspects agreed to talk to us at the Brown County Jail today. They were up there that night, they say, but they had no intention of burning down a church. Among this group of suspects, there were whispers of a midnight road trip into the hills of Brown County.
We're going to go check this church out, and we may burn it, we may vandalize it, you know, kind of deal.
Suspects Dalton Poe and Skylar Ping admit they were there with all the others that night as the 120-year-old Grandview Apostolic Church burned.
I didn't really want to burn the church down. I didn't really have anything to do with it.
But yet you went up there?
Yeah.
All of the suspects named 17-year-old Aaron Ryder as the lone arsonist. This is from his Facebook page. He's now in juvenile custody and may be tried as an adult.
We went and picked up a gas can, Aaron did, and we went out to Marathon to wait for Steven and them, and I told Nate specifically I did not want to go out there when they did it, and Nate kind of ignored me, and when we went out there, I told him when we parked, I was just like, man, we can't be here when this is going on. I was like, we'll get in just as much as trouble, man.
I apologize for the stupidity of my friends that are no longer my friends, and I hope they make better choices in the future, because I know I will.
I want to say I'm truly sorry for everything that happened, and I just really hope that one day everybody can forgive me for not being the bigger person and stopping it before it started. And I really hope the Lord can forgive me one day too.
There may still be one arrest coming, a juvenile female who says she knew all about this and possibly turned everyone in. In Brown County, Rick Dawson, 24-Hour News 8.
I think yesterday's attendance reinforces the fact that, the economy is still troubled.
And track officials say they are disappointed. Coming up, how they plan to bring fans back to the track.
And is one attorney in the Carmel assault case talking out of turn? Up next, a law expert weighs in on possible disciplinary action against Robert Turner.
Always alerting.
These are all severe thunderstorm warnings.
It is completely washed out.
Always tracking.
This is tracking towards the east. Bloomington about a half hour or so. Still under the gun, a slight risk of severe storms.
This is 24-Hour News 8's Daybreak.
Why is it that more than 11,000 students choose Franklin University each year? Why do more than 260 community colleges partner with Franklin to transfer credits? And why do schools in 9 countries partner with Franklin's MBA? Because with highly respected programs, flexible schedules, and tuition that's in the lowest 10% in the nation, Franklin makes it possible for you to finish your degree, advance your career, and succeed in reaching your goals.
Learn more at franklin.edu/Indy.
One thing that 25 years as a sheriff teaches you is zero tolerance for bull. There's too much at stake. But out in Washington, it's like they live and breathe this stuff. They waste our money. They take care of special interests. And they don't care if lobbyists write the laws or if our jobs get shipped overseas. I'm Brad Ellsworth, and I approve this message because the special interests and lobbyists already have enough senators on their side.
My daughter asked me why my teeth look funny.
My wife didn't want to kiss me.
I could barely chew my food.
Do you know how that feels?
I had to do something.
I called Aspen Dental. They treated my problem, and they treated me like a human being.
Right now, select dentures at Aspen Dental are just $249. That's $150 savings with interest-free and low monthly payment plans available.
I didn't just get my smile back.
I got my life back.
Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Cruising with the new Ultimate Turkey and Bacon Guacamole. Next stop, Delicious Town. Tantalizing turkey, sizzling bacon, melted Monterey cheddar, wave after wave of fresh veggies and cool, creamy guacamole. All on your favorite freshly baked bread. The new Subway Ultimate Turkey and Bacon Guacamole. Subs up. Crank up the flavor at Subway.
Well, today a judge raised the possibility of disciplinary action against one of the attorneys in the Carmel bully assault case. IT-Mate anchor Karen Hensel has led our coverage since breaking this story 5 months ago. And Karen, a war of words apparently in the courtroom.
Yeah, Debbie, somewhat. Judge William Hughes told attorney Robert Turner today he should have never released details of an investigation by the state and may have violated the professional rules of conduct for an attorney. Turner represents the 14-year-old victim who says he was sexually and physically violated by 4 seniors. A Department of Child Services report confirmed those claims. Turner released the report because others said there was no evidence the crimes were sexual. Well, that's when one of the suspect's attorneys asked for and was granted a gag order. But it wasn't clear if that order applied to Turner. Today, the judge said it applies to any attorney representing a victim in the criminal case. Turner says he's not involved in the criminal case. He's representing his client in a potential civil case against Carmel Clay Schools. Now, the state report will never make it as evidence in the trial because it can only be admitted by the defense attorneys for the 4 seniors. They've already said they're not going to admit it. Why? Well, IU law professor Henry Carlson says it is technically hearsay. On the potential discipline against Turner, Carlson says, quote, if Mr. Turner were a prosecutor, that would have been an ethical violation. He has full First Amendment rights in this. Prosecutor can't hurt a defendant's right to a fair trial, but I know of no case that says an attorney can't prejudice his victim's right to a fair trial. The judge is confusing this with the prosecutor. Meanwhile, the judge will decide on a potential change of venue request later this week.
All right. Thank you, Karen. Now to the case of a dying young man and his fight for freedom. The governor will likely have the final say. Brad Edwards has been investigating the case, joins us now with a preview.
Yeah, it's a rare case of potential medical clemency. It's too sick to serve. That's what medical clemency is. Tonight it's a question of freedom and a question of care. Devin Weathers is 23, behind bars for auto theft. He's dying, suffering from the rare rigors of the body and brain killer Huntington's disease. His mother said she tried to meet her son after he stopped writing. She says she was stonewalled for 2 years, then finally allowed in.
He kept hollering for food, So my older sister got him, went to get some food for him. And he dropped it off on the floor, and he jumped down the floor and started eating it like a dog. The guard said he drops his tray every day, so some days he don't get no food if he drops his tray.
And she now questions her son's treatment. Our request to speak with the young man was initially accepted, then officials stepped in and said he's simply too sick. Is he getting proper care? And the odds for freedom. We're on the case at 11.
The day after the Brickyard 400, tickets are already on sale for next year, and you'll not pay as much to get in the gate. I'm Deanna Dewberry. Why the IMS is lowering the price of admission.
And it was a warm, humid Brickyard 400. We got some relief today from the high humidity. Temperatures in the 80s right now. More summer heat and storm chances. I'm tracking both in your forecast.
Is 15 minutes enough time to start a relationship? Some insurance companies seem to think so. But 6 months later, when you've been broadsided by an SUV, who do you call? Not the name of the company, but the name of the person.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
At Allstate, you get a licensed professional who'll stand by you, not just a voice at a phone bank. You deserve a real relationship. That's Allstate stand. Are you in good hands?
I remember the day I noticed something wasn't right with my hair. I learned that I'm struggling with female pattern baldness, and I was mortified. As a woman, I honestly never thought I'd be dealing with hair loss. I turned to Transitions of Indiana. Now I'm 6 months into the program, and I'm thrilled with the results. I didn't know a solution existed until Transitions.
Invest in yourself today. Call 1-800-GET-HAIR to receive more information. With Transitions of Indiana, you're not alone.
You know, when I built my new Honda facility, I started with the latest service technology laid out with the customer in mind. You should enjoy amenities that suit your needs, like a family area for kids, or a quiet room for reading, and a beautiful lounge and restroom facility. You'll also like the fact that we've attracted the area's best technicians, with 29 bays to make service visits fast and easy. Oh, and we handle all Honda warranty work, even if you didn't buy from us. good amenities, better service, the best deal. That's TLC, the Terry Lee Commitment. Come see for yourself.
Half off summer clearance sale going on now at Family Leisure. Summer's not over, but it's time for us to clear out all remaining seasonal inventory. Save up to 50%. Family Leisure.
Return to real food with Fazoli's Summer of Pasta. Our many fresh pasta entrees like chicken carbonara are just $4.99 each with a drink. Fazoli's, fast, fresh, Italian.
Adults 18 and older can earn a high school diploma anytime, any place, any pace. The Excel Center is now enrolling. Visit theexcelcenter.org.
That said, were you disappointed?
Yeah, we're all very disappointed, no doubt about that.
Empty stands told the tale of ticket sales at the track. Well, the IMS is now slashing general admission tickets for next year's Brickyard 400 by 25%. The news comes after attendance at this year's Brickyard that IMS leaders admit were very disappointing.
A lot of empty space. 24-hour News 8 anchor Deanna Dewberry has been talking to fans and to track officials about this move. Deanna.
That's right. This year, a general admission ticket was $40. Next year, it'll be $30. IMS leaders say plans to slash ticket prices have been in the works for months. They blame a number of factors for this year's low turnout, chief among them, the economy.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
One last picture before packing the pickup and heading back to Keokuk, Iowa. And these Brickyard fans asked us to do the honors.
Great, guys. Surely.
This group's 6-hour road trip to see the Yard of Bricks has been in the plan since last October, and they splurged on the good seats.
$85 a ticket for everybody in your party.
Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm doing the math here. Yeah.
We support track. That's why we start in October.
I did do the math. 85 times 8 is $680 to get all their bottoms on a bleacher on row 6 in turn 1. They were among the faithful few. This year, many chose to save the cash and watch from the comfort of the couch, prompting this surprising admission from track officials.
Were you disappointed?
Yeah, we're all very disappointed, no doubt about that.
In years past, we saw fans in the stands soon after the track's 7 a.m. opening. This year at 8 a.m., this lonesome twosome sat in a sea of empty bleachers, a harbinger of what we'd see hours later. The track won't release numbers, but NASCAR estimates 140,000 fans came, 110,000 fewer folks than IMS had hoped for.
I think yesterday's attendance reinforces the fact that, the economy is still troubled, that, our fans are looking for a better value, and, we intend to deliver that to them.
So the Speedway is lowering the ticket price from $40 for a general admission ticket to $30. And kids under 12 get in free with the purchase of an adult ticket.
We just realize it's tough financial times, and that really is the bottom line.
They're lowering the prices on permanent seats as well. Surprising news to the fans from Iowa.
Really? You guys coming back next year?
It may be an annual trip now.
That's the hope, that cheaper tickets bring in new fans and bring back old ones.
And unlike the Indy 500, the Brickyard is broadcast on live television. We asked IMS officials whether they believe that affects ticket sales, and they say undoubtedly yes. But ESPN contracts with NASCAR to broadcast the race, and IMS has little power to change that contract. Debbie and Eric.
All right, thank you very much, Deanna. Something to watch next year. Yes. Beautiful day today, Angela Buckland.
Isn't it
wow,
nice?
A lot fewer complaints today.
Yes, and temperatures really aren't too different from yesterday, except the dew point temperature is about 10 degrees lower, and that's why it feels so much more comfortable.
It's a huge difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the humidity is back along with storm chances and more heat, so lots to cover on this Monday evening. 86 degrees right now. Heat index really not a factor. End of last week, start of the weekend, we had heat index values in the triple digits. That's not the case right now. High today, now 86 degrees, and our low this morning, 70. Should be a couple of degrees cooler than that tonight, as our mild Monday will give way to a mild Monday night. Overnight temperatures in the 60s, 66 degrees in Kokomo, 66 in Lafayette, Muncie 66, Indianapolis 69, and Bloomington 68 degrees. Now we are tracking more heat. It's out west for now, but makes a quick move our way the next couple of days. We're going to feel it tomorrow afternoon, as temperatures will be a couple of of degrees higher than today. Middle and upper 80s, 88 in Indianapolis, Kokomo 87, Bloomington, Columbus 89, and 90 degrees in Seymour. If you don't get 90 tomorrow, you will midweek. Wednesday afternoon, 91 degrees in Indianapolis, Evansville 94, and St. Louis 95 degrees. No storms this evening, but on Forecast 8 Viper, there are storms across parts of Missouri and Arkansas and down to our south across southern Kentucky and Tennessee. None of this headed our way yet, but it does prove there is some instability out there. And as we start to get daytime heating tomorrow, some of that instability will head our way. So the chance for a stray shower or thunderstorm, definitely not going to rain all day, but can't rule out a couple of storms. If they do develop, they'll come to an end overnight as we lose daytime heating, but more storms on the way for Wednesday. This is Wednesday, 7 a.m. We're expecting a mix of sun and clouds Wednesday afternoon. This is the noon hour, and with daytime heating, there will be showers and thunderstorms developing. Also tracking a cold front into the northern sections of the state by Wednesday evening. Along this front, there will be some strong to severe storms. At this point, the Storm Prediction Center doesn't have our area under a slight risk for severe weather, but it's early in the week, so that could change. Be sure to check back with us as we track that possibility for storms, especially on Wednesday. A few clouds tonight, mild again. Overnight temperatures in the 60s, high of 88 degrees tomorrow afternoon. 1 or 2 storms may develop late in the afternoon. Slightly better chance for scattered storms on Wednesday, and 91. Any lingering precipitation will be early in the day Thursday, then partly cloudy Thursday afternoon, 86. A mild 85 on Friday afternoon. So heat and humidity storm chances come back for a couple of days, and then we get more mild air in here for Friday and the start of the weekend. Friday 85, Saturday 86, Sunday partly cloudy and 89.
A drama-filled day in racing coming up in sports. Hear what our very own Derek Daly has to say about an exciting race north of the border, which left one driver right behind me furious.
We know that choosing surgery to solve a weight issue can be a hard decision.
But deciding where to have your bariatric surgery is an easy one.
St. Vincent surgeons have performed over 14,000 bariatric procedures. That's experience you won't find anywhere else.
More procedures, more successes.
Our patients like the fact that we listen to them, understand their concerns, and create an individual program that helps them succeed.
Find out if weight loss surgery is right for you. Call today or visit bariatrics.stvincent.org. In the spirit of caring.
All 4 meals under $4 going to the same table? Wow, I gotta sit on their giant, genius-sized heads.
Your favorite steak burger meals and even chicken fingers. 4 meals under $4.
Mike, little help.
Steak and Shake. Life needs flavor.
What is that?
It's an alternator.
What's that for?
Check the oil.
Jimmy got a snake.
Oh?
Snakes are cool.
I guess.
Did you do this with your dad?
I did.
Do you think I'll be tall or short?
I don't know.
Were you a tall kid?
Well,
who's older, you or mom?
I am.
Does that mean you'll die first?
Are you prepared? Life insurance. From Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. We're part of your life.
Finally, interest rates are at an all-time low. It's just what you're looking for. Your golden opportunity has arrived at Tom Wood Lexus. Right now, it's your choice. Lease a new IS250 or a new ES350 for just $399 a month. Or lease a new Lexus RX350 for $469 a month. Finally, at Tom Wood Lexus.
Click TomWood.com.
Woo! Yeah! Would you look at that, Nikki? We're huge!
What was that look she just gave you?
Boom!
Counselor, are you drunk?
Pretend you're a professional.
Wednesdays this fall, the best show in town isn't on the Strip.
You got that right.
The Defenders.
Yeah!
Only CBS.
Hey, good evening to you. It was an exciting day at the track yesterday on a day when Jamie McMurray won an historic Brickyard 400. The drama at the Honda Indy Edmonton was just as intense. Less than 5 laps to go in the race. Late race restart here. Elio Castroneves trying to hold off his teammate Carmel resident Will Power, now the IndyCar president Brian Barnhart, calls a blocking penalty on Elio, and Scott Dixon takes advantage to win the race. Elio actually refused to answer the black flag, and after the race, he went off. I mean, at one point, even confronting IndyCar Chief of Security Charles Burns. Castroneves was placed 10th. After the race, Elio was still furious.
Man, I said it once in Detroit in 2008, and I'll say it again. I have nothing smart to say. It's the only thing I can say. Talk to my attorneys. It's just ridiculous. I never moved my line. I actually gave him outside. And when you go side by side like that with your teammate, and the guys just swept, literally just take it away from you. It's just absurd.
Now, Castroneves did apologize today for his actions on Sunday, but last night on Sports Talk for Sunday, one man who had plenty to say about the situation, our very own racing analyst, Derek Daly. Do you understand his frustration? I mean, you've been a former driver. Would you react it that way?
Absolutely. Fully understand his frustration. I don't think this should have been called like this. Rules, but you have to have reason. If you don't have reason, you'll get situations like this. This was a bogus call. This was a restart, remember. That's Elio on the left side. This is a restart. It's not a lap of racing as such. It's a restart. I just think this is a bogus call. Any driver would have done what Castroneves did there.
All right, and it was, as we mentioned, a historic day at the Brickyard yesterday. Jamie McMurray took the checker flag, winning his second race of the season. McMurray wasn't the only big winner of the day, though his car owner, Chip Ganassi, pulled off the impressive Triple Crown. Ganassi's drivers won the Daytona 500, Indy 500, and the Brickyard 400 this year. No owner has ever won all three before.
I'm almost speechless. You know, times like this, you think about your career and you think about all the people that helped you get here and all the people on the way and my family, and you know, it's a privilege to be able to do this for a living and an honor to represent the people and the companies we represent.
Congratulations to Chip. And finally, the Indiana Fever continues its hot streak. The team has won 6 of its past 7 games and have risen to the top of the Eastern Conference. Now, the Fever worked out today at Conseco Fieldhouse, getting ready for their game coming up against Chicago Sky on tomorrow. Indiana remains 1 game ahead of Atlanta in the top spot in the East after beating Washington on Saturday. Lynn Dunn's squad is out in front, and Coach knows that every team will be gunning for the Fever down the stretch.
Now, when you're in first place, everybody is after you. You know, you've got a target on your back. It's one thing to be the hunter, it's another thing to be hunted. And so I think we've got to learn how to handle that. You know, sometimes the sense of urgency is greater when you're behind instead of ahead. So we've got some veteran players, they're experienced, and they know what it's like to be in the lead. And so that's what we've got to do, take advantage of every opportunity and don't lose that sense of urgency.
You gotta love Lynn Dunn, right?
She's good. She's very good.
Sense of urgency.
Yeah, that's right. AC, thanks.
Nothing urgent in the forecast. Pretty easy forecast.
Very easy evening. Temperatures will be in the low 80s through sunset, which happens near 9 o'clock. Just a few clouds overnight and a low temperature of 69 degrees. Watch for a hotter day tomorrow and perhaps a storm.
I guess I shouldn't say it's easy forecast, should I? What do I know? 24-hour News 8 continues this evening at 10 on My Indy TV and at 11 o'clock here on Wish TV.
And you can always get the latest news, weather, and sports on wishtv.com.
That's sick.